So what is today's date? Today is 26th of Kartik, right? Now we have got 5 days, no, 4 more days left up to 30th, right? Then there is report card distribution of second term examination. How you have done, so you will find out later on as well. And from Mangshir, there will be combined examination. Now we are going to conduct your pre-qualifying exam. It will be conducted by PAPSON. Now we focus on studies. Questions will be asked from PAPSON and they will check the copies as well. Because class 8's question, I'm talking about final exam also. Now exam will not be held in school. Final exam, which is conducted by Kathmandu Metropolis, it will be conducted in other schools. That's why you have to learn how to cooperate, how to set in mind. Many more of you are still not paying attention for studies as well, isn't it? Right? Okay. So yesterday, Nirajan has discussed up to conduction, right? So conduction is the method of transmission of heat without actual movement of molecules. Molecules do not move from one place to another. When heat is supplied to some molecules, their kinetic energy increases. They start vibrating faster. Then their energy is transmitted to other slower molecules and they also keep on vibrating faster and heat travels from one place to another. Mainly conduction takes place in solid, right? So next presenter is, who is next presenter today? Okay, Jain Lama. Jain, let's welcome him. So what is his presentation? What is he going to do? So he will come slowly. Slowly. One April, can you grab the cigar? Take out. What do I do?
Very slow.
How is it? Yeah, this picture quality is better to make up no sound. Did it take a little bit long time?
Yes, hi everybody. My name is Jain Lama. I'm from Group Madam Curie, and I'm here today to discuss about energy in daily life and some of my topics that is sir assigned to me. The first slide is okay. The first is conductor and insulator. Here it says the solid substances which allow heat to conduct through them easily are good conductors. Those substances which heat can easily transmit through are known as good conductors. Those substances which do not allow heat to conduct through them are bad conductors. As you can see here, I have given some examples. The first is examples of good conductors. They are iron, copper, silver, aluminium, and there are also examples of bad conductors. The bad conductors are wood, plastic, air, glass, wool, etc. There are more good and bad conductors, but I have given some because if I add too much, it will be too much to read. The next is conduction capacity of various materials. Thermal conductivity is a material's ability to conduct heat. Thermal conductivity means of a certain material how much capacity does it have for conduction. It can vary greatly from substances to substances. The materials with high thermal conductivity like rod metals are good conductors of heat and they can quickly transfer heat. This makes them ideal for use in cooking utensils. As you know, most of our kitchen utensils are made of metal. metal like frying pan, spatula. On the other hand, the materials with low thermal conductivity like plastics are used to insulate sensitive components from heat. Low thermal conductivity materials are also used in cooking utensils like the handle of a frying pan. Next, the next is application of heat conduction in daily life. Heat conduction is essential for cooking as it ensures that heating steels are good conductors of heat, so they are used to make cooking utensils. The heating conduction is essential for cooking, as it says here, because it ensures that heating steel is a good conductor for cooking food, so they are used in cooking utensils. The second point is wood and plastic are bad conductors of heat, so they are used to make handles of kettles, frying pans, cooking utensils. As you know, mostly in a frying pan the handle is made of wood or plastic or some other material which are bad conductors, so it doesn't heat up and burn you. The third point is heat conduction is also used in heating and cooling systems in homes and buildings, and the materials with high thermal conductivity such as metals used to dissipate heat away from components, while materials with a thermal conductivity like insulation are used to keep buildings warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Buildings are made from low thermal conductivity materials which are like an insulator, which helps keep the inside of the buildings warm in winter and cool in summer. The fourth point is the materials with a low thermal conductivity like wool are used in clothing, for example blankets, to keep us warm in the cold weather. Conversely, the materials with a high thermal conductivity like cotton are used in clothing to draw heat away from the body in warm weathers. As it says over here, our clothes are mostly made of wool or cotton. Wool helps to wool is blankets are made of wool. It helps keep us warm in cold situations like in winter, and the clothes made from cotton are to keep us cool during the summer. The fifth point is heating. Heat is conducted from an iron to clothes while ironing clothes. As you know, as also our school dress, we have to iron it to look good. The iron is a conductor of heat. It helps to we put the iron on the clothes and it helps ironing our clothes. The next slide. The next topic is convection. Convection is the process of transferring heat energy from one place to another by the actual movement of heated molecules. As you know, in conduction there is not an actual movement of the molecules, but in convection there is movement of molecules. Convection is a critical process in the atmosphere that helps regulate Earth's temperature, distribute heat and moisture around the globe, and contribute to weather formation of weather patterns. It says here that convection is one of the critical process to balance the atmosphere of our Earth, to distribute heat, moisture, the environment, and contribute to the formation of weather patterns. Like outside it is cloudy, this is because of convection. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have brought very lovely slides. And whose duty is tomorrow? Tomorrow, who is going to continue the remaining portion of convection? Rakshak. Don't forget. I think you might have already sent the slides, right? After Akshay, which one is there? Sarvani. After Sarvani? Who? Eunice. Then, after Eunice? And tomorrow I will give that duty to rest of other students as well. Okay? Understood, Anand? Alright. So, children, Nirajan, he started the chapter Energy in Daily Life. He defined heat. Heat is the sum of kinetic energy possessed by the molecules present in a body. Or in simple way, we can say heat is the form of energy that gives us sensation of warmth, right? And winter season, it is very, very essential. Do you use blanket or not? You may use 3-4 blankets also. Why? To trap more heat and become warm, right? And if you don't have too many blankets, then you can buy one electric blanket. In market, we can get one electric blanket. That electric blanket must be connected to electricity, and it provides you warmth. I don't know. Do you have or not? Right? We have to keep in the just over the mattress and below what is that called? Bed sheet. Below bed sheet, if it is kept, then you will get warmth and remain good. Okay, energy in daily life. Today we are going to discuss about conductor and insulator. He has already said, so I am adding only. Conductor, what do they do? Allow electricity and heat to move from one place to another. Insulator, they do not allow heat and electricity to move from one place to another. Conductors, they have got free electron. Actually, they have got free electron. Insulator, they don't have free electron, right? And especially metals are conductors, non-metals are insulators. In our cooking pan or cooking device also, where it is supplied, that is conductor. In other parts, insulators are used, right? In pressure cooker, there is presence of both conductor as well as insulator. In insulator, we can put our hand, we can move that device easily. But if we start touching that conductor, then we will have some accidents as well, right? These are the things. So examples of conductors are iron, copper, silver, aluminium. Green wood is also conductor of electricity, not heat. Because from green wood, heat cannot travel, but electricity can travel. And example of bad conductors are wood, plastic, glass, etc. These conductor and insulator, especially these are the examples of conductor of heat and insulator of the heat, right? Application of heat in daily life. The main application of heat is for cooking. Yes or no? And I think some of you have got heating system of water at home, right? Yeah? You might have geyser. I have got electric kettle. In electric kettle, just add some water, connect to the socket, make the switch on. Water becomes hot. With that water, I cannot bath. I have to mix with cold water. If bath with that hot water, then next day I will be takle. No hair will be left here. Yes or no? Geyser or solar heaters are there. I can see in that house also one solar heater is kept. Pansakanya something like that. How many of you have got solar heater at home? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think solar heater is much better during winter season, right? No problem. During summer season also you can bath with warm water. That is better. It can kill the bacteria as well. Okay, so heat is used in different ways. We use warm clothes during winter season. Why? To trap the internal heat. Actually, our body is hot. Have you noticed or not? The temperature is 37 degrees centigrade. It has got heat. So if the heat is trapped, we feel warmer. So nowadays you are using a bit thick clothes. And same body prefers very thin clothes during winter season. Do you have to trap the heat at that time? The heat which is present in our body is excess. That's why we prefer to go for swimming. Yes or no? Right? And conduction capacity of materials. Some materials can conduct heat very quickly. Some they cannot also. Right? Actually, the conduction capacity depends upon their vibration. How fast they can vibrate. In metals, molecules can vibrate fast. Conduction capacity is high. In non-metals, they cannot vibrate fast. So conduction capacity is very low. So if they have got high conduction capacity, they are used for making cooking utensils. Otherwise, they are used to insulate them. Now next method of conduction of heat is, transfer of heat is convection. In conduction, the molecules do not move from one place to another, they simply vibrate. But here, in convection, the vibrating molecules move from one place to another. They just, so I think today's this internet is not working correctly because of that. So earth. What is this? Earth. What is this? Sun. The earth gets heat from the sun. When the heat falls on the earth's surface, the air particles, do they become hot or not? Hotter particles, they rise up, and cold particles, they come down. Hot air rises up, cold air falls down. So that is one method of convection. What is that? Convection. So in convection, molecules move from one place to another. Mainly it takes place in where? Liquid and gas. If you are cooking something in a vessel, suppose there is water, when you heat the lower part of this vessel, then these molecules, they become warm or not? And they rise up, and cold molecules, they fall down or move down. Hot molecules move up, cold molecules move down. So this is also a method of convection, right? So remaining will be explained by our next presenter tomorrow. So children, now at first give a glance upon the third person very carefully. Just observe it, set in mind, and make note in your own way. And there must be diagram as well. Understood or not? Be focused in your activity. If you fail in final exam, then you cannot read class 9 because BL is very, very risky. Eh? We pass, fail. So this time exam will be held in other school. They will check the copies. They will publish the result. Failure means next year class 8. Passer next year class 9. So what you want to do, think and do accordingly. Be focused. Start now.